IIT Guwahati versus IIT Hyderabad versus IIT Varanasi. In this video, we have an interesting collection of know-hows regarding the most celebrated IITs of our times: IIT Guwahati, IIT Hyderabad, and IIT Varanasi. The contrast study between the three IITs is based on the NIRF rankings for the year 2021. The Indian Institute of Technology, Guwahati, established in 1994, has a vision: to be recognized globally for excellence in education, research and innovation, and nurture future leaders to serve society at large. Well equipped with world-class infrastructure, IIT Guwahati has also achieved a QS World Ranking of 41 in research citation per faculty, which was the second best in India. In the enormous list of engineering colleges across India, IIT Guwahati ranks 7th according to NIRF 2021. The young minds at IIT Hyderabad are geared up to make the institute feature among the top 500 global institutes soon. As a precursor to this phenomenon, we witness IIT Hyderabad being the first institute in the country to offer a full-fledged BTech in AI, in line with the recommendation of National Education Policy (NEP) 2020. Despite being a young institute, established in 2008, this was indeed one of the many celebrated moments. This grants IIT Hyderabad the 8th rank in the NIRF 2021 table. IIT Varanasi, or BHU, with all its splendor and glory, prides itself as one of the oldest institutes, being established in 1919 by the great visionary and patriot Mahamana Pandit Madan Mohan Malviya ji. The university has also pioneered engineering education by being the first in the country to start degree courses in mining, metallurgy, ceramic engineering, and pharmaceutics, with the establishment of the College of Mining and Metallurgy and the College of Technology in the years 1923 and 1932 respectively, in order to meet the then requirements of the going-to-be independent India. Ranking the 14th best in the enormous list of engineering colleges across India, according to the NIRF ranking, IIT BHU still remains an excellent choice for many IIT aspirants. Welcome to College Suggest. Let's get deep into the war for the battle among the best: IIT Guwahati, IIT Hyderabad, and IIT Varanasi. Teaching, learning, and resources. Approved intake. Delving into the course details, IIT Guwahati offers 11 BTech courses and 29 MTech courses. On the other hand, IIT Hyderabad offers 13 BTech programs and 17 PG programs. For IIT Varanasi, there are 10 BTech courses, 37 MTech programs, and 14 dual degree courses. IITs are always at the forefront of cutting-edge research. It has proven time and again, especially during this pandemic, by delivering many novel and innovative solutions, a joint collaboration by the students, faculty members, and the institute. The approved intake for 2019 at IIT Guwahati was just 690 UG students. 2020 displayed a figure of 747 UG students and 633 PG students, and for this year the approved intake stands at an adequate 851 for UG and 789 for PG students. The intake for IIT Hyderabad in 2019 was a constant 285 UG and 27 students for the 3-year PG program. 2020 saw a figure of 285 UG and 181 PG students for the 2-year PG program, and 41 students for the 3-year PG program, and 317 UG students and 186 PG students for the 2-year PG program, as well as 52 students for the PG 3-year program this year. The approved intake at IIT BHU in 2019 was 815 for the 4-year UG program and 275 for the 5-year UG program. In 2020, it was 876 for the 4-year UG program, 291 for the 5-year UG program, and 443 PG seats. Finally, this year, the approved intake was at 1,012 for the 4-year UG program and 334 for the 5-year UG program, and 574 PG students. Student stats. The sheer size of the campus is one that speaks of ambition, where the institute churns out much more brilliant engineers. The overall student strength of IIT Guwahati is a substantial 4,257 engineering students across all years. IIT Hyderabad has a total student strength of 1,576 across all years. Finally, for IIT Varanasi, student strength is a massive 5,546 young minds, and the clear winner here is IIT Varanasi. The percentage of male students at IIT Guwahati this year adds up to 85.48% to 14.52% girls, while 2020 saw 87.77% males and 12.23% females at IIT Guwahati. At the same time, at IIT Hyderabad in 2021, the male students amounted to 83.12%, while that of the girls make up to a much greater 16.88% of the total strength. And in 2020, this figure was 83.15% boys and a good 16.85% girls. The male-female percentage breakdown at IIT BHU in 2021 comprises 87.9% boys and 12.1% girls. In 2020, it was a much greater 90.48% males and a minimal 9.52% females. Most of the IITs have a greater inclination for male students. However, there has been progress over the years in the IITs in embracing female students, and this attribute is commendable, especially for IIT Hyderabad. Faculty stats. As with any institution of higher education, the quality of faculty distinguishes IITs and explains its academic and research performance. It's not merely a healthy faculty-to-student ratio being the solution, it's also the policy of faculty hiring throughout the year, as and when the management spots the right talent, and not a need-based policy driven by faculty shortage. To cater to these aspiring engineers at IIT Guwahati, there were 399 faculty members last year, while this year saw a slight escalation with 402. The doctorate degree is granted to 98.26% of the faculty. This leaves IIT Guwahati with a commendable faculty-to-student ratio of 1:11. In 2020, over 32 professors from IIT Guwahati received esteemed national and international awards for their research and innovation from various government agencies. Also, 51 students won international awards last year. The international fame has resulted in the Stanford University, USA, releasing a report of the top 2% of scientists in the world in various fields, and among them, 22 scientists are from IIT Guwahati. The IIT Hyderabad graph shows an escalation from 222 faculty members in 2020 to a magnified 242 faculty members in 2021, a 9% increase, with 98.35% of them holding a doctorate. This grants IIT Hyderabad a healthy and outstanding faculty-to-student ratio of 1:6. Yet another striking factor is the 4 eminent professors from IIT Hyderabad procuring illustrious national and international awards for their research and performance from a plethora of government agencies in 2020. The guidance of these award-winning faculty members aided 33 of their students in securing international awards last year. The faculty strength at IIT BHU Varanasi for 2020 was 353, and this year saw a slight decrease with 343 professors, with 96.21% of them holding a Ph.D. Another commendable aspect of IIT Varanasi is the wholesome 1:16 faculty-to-student ratio. The fascinating feature is the 36 distinguished professors from IIT Varanasi who have received prestigious national and international awards from central government agencies last year. The guidance of these award-winning faculty members aided 54 of their students in securing international awards last year. The international fame has resulted in the Stanford University, USA, releasing a report of the top 2% of scientists in the world in various fields, and among them, 14 scientists are from IIT Varanasi. The surefire winner in terms of faculty members is IIT Guwahati, but when it comes to faculty-to-student ratio, IIT Hyderabad cannot be challenged, while the winner in terms of international and national awards to both faculty members and students is IIT Varanasi. Resources. Apart from excellent campuses and faculty members, IITs have also been doing very well on other parameters, investing in research infrastructure, engaging in innovation in courses and curricula, acquiring an international dimension by collaborating with various overseas institutes, and the quality of its research. IIT Guwahati noted an annual capital expenditure of 48 crores in 2018. In 2019, the capital expenses saw a de-escalation of 25%, amounting to 36 crores. 2020 saw a 23.40% escalation in funds, amounting to 47 crores, and ultimately a slight reduction of reaching 45 crores in 2021. The annual capital expenditure at IIT Hyderabad in 2018 was 19 crores. 2019 observed an increase of 44.12%, amounting to 34 crores. 2020 utilized an annual capital expenditure that amounted to 60 crores, a steep increase of 43.33%. 2021 was the highest at 86 crores as capital expenses, with a 30.23% escalation. The annual capital expenditure in 2018 for IIT Varanasi was 32 crores. In 2019, the capital expenditure was at the highest, which was 49 crores, observing a 34.69% increase. 2020 observed a 53.06% reduction in capital expenses, amounting to 23 crores, and a slight escalation in 2021, amounting to 24 crores. The winner in terms of capital expenditure is IIT Hyderabad. The operational expenditure for IIT Guwahati displayed a harmonious growth with 237 crores in 2018. In 2019, the operational expenses were 261 crores, a 67.82% increment. Last year, it was a slightly increased 261 crores, and finally the loftiest 314 crores in 2021, an escalation of 16.56%. The operational expenditure deployed at IIT Hyderabad in 2018 was 83 crores, and 126 crores was spent in 2019 as operational expenditure, a 34.13% rise. 2020 observed an advanced 142 crores as operational expenses, with an 11.27% increase. And this year saw yet another 9.55% hike, realizing a good 157 crores. The year 2018 at IIT Varanasi witnessed an operational expenditure of an immense 177 crores. 243 crores were utilized as operational expenses in 2019, an increase of 27.16%. In 2020, the operational expenses saw an escalation of 5.81%, amounting to 258 crores. And 2021 observed a splendid 314 crores with a 17.83% increase. Both IIT Guwahati and IIT Varanasi share the title of winner in terms of operational expenditure. Considering all of these factors, IIT Guwahati has scored an incredible 79.25%. IIT Hyderabad has a remarkable and greater 82.6%, and IIT Varanasi has a notable 67.4% in teaching, learning, and resources, contributing to 30% of the overall NIRF score. Research and professional practice. A vibrant research culture, top faculty, tie-ups with leading academic institutions around the world, and a relentless pursuit of ambitious goals are some of the reasons why the IITs have stood high in the rankings every year. IIT Guwahati is trying to leap forward by embracing the rising demands of newer and interdisciplinary areas of research and technology development by incorporating NEP 2020 policies, including industry interaction, and participating in offering courses in futuristic areas, providing thrust to startup culture, entrepreneurship at all levels, and creation of jobs in the Northeast. The number of patents published by IIT Guwahati over the last 3 years has witnessed a notable 34 patents in 2019, 46 in 2020, and a reduced 21 in 2021. The number of patents granted has been a constant 1 across all the 3 years. The desire to excel in research is based on the realization that research is the key differentiator among institutions of higher learning. This realization has been backed by investments in research infrastructure and modern lab equipment. IIT Hyderabad has 110 laboratories, of which 50 are exclusively for research. In the last 3 years at IIT Hyderabad, the number of patents published was 20 in 2019, this increased to 23 in 2020, and in 2021 it reached a commendable 25. The number of patents granted was 3 in 2019. A much reduced 1 patent was granted in 2020, and an appreciable 5 patents this year. The Indian Space Research Organization, or ISRO, has tied up with IIT Varanasi to open a Regional Academic Center for Space, or RACS. The activities of RACS shall be one that directs to maximize the utilization of research potential infrastructure, expertise available at ISRO, and IIT Varanasi. The number of patents published by IIT Varanasi has been observed to be 19 in 2019 to 25 patents in 2020. Ultimately, in 2021, the published patents were again at 33. The number of patents granted was observed to be 0 in both 2019 and 2020. And in 2021, it was a good 3. Moving on, the profound research at IIT Guwahati that can be glanced through 147 projects in 2018, a much higher 350 sponsored projects in 2019, which further increased to 381 in 2020, and in 2021, there was a decrease to 288 sponsored projects. The sponsored research fund at IIT Guwahati in 2018 was 27 crores. In 2019, a mammoth escalation resulted in a much higher 87 crores. Last year saw a decrease in funds amounting to 80 crores, and in 2021, a slightly reduced 79 crores. IIT Hyderabad testifies to an ebb and flow with the sponsored projects. In 2018, it was a fine 114. In 2019, it reduced to 107. In 2020, the projects were 113. And in 2021, a de-escalation, realizing 102 sponsored projects. The sponsored research fund in 2018 was a significant 41 crores. In 2019, it saw a slightly reduced 37 crores. 2020 noticed a giant rise to 54 crores, and in 2021, it amounted to a slightly lower 52 crores. IIT Varanasi saw 113 sponsored projects in 2019, a higher 139 projects in 2020, and a magnified number of sponsored projects was observed this year at 209. The sponsored research funds at IIT Varanasi in 2019 was 14 crores. 2020 also witnessed a higher 16 crores, and this fund witnessed a much greater escalation, amounting to 35 crores in 2021. IIT Guwahati tops the list when it comes to sponsored projects and their funding. Simultaneously, the consultancy projects at IIT Guwahati in 2018 were an appreciable 104, a reduced 96 consultancy projects in 2019, an increased 167 projects in 2020, and this year saw a reduced 150 consultancy projects. However, the consultancy project fund affirmed similar funding each year, the least being 7 crores in 2018, a slight rise with 8 crores in 2019. In 2020, the consultancy project fund was again 7 crores. Then in 2021, funding was the highest, which was 11 crores. At the same time, IIT Hyderabad confirmed 58 projects in 2018. In 2019, it increased to 66. A soaring 133 projects was observed in 2020 and a slightly lower 115 consultancy projects in 2021. The funding for 2018 was a minimal 2 crores. This followed an increased 4 crores in 2019 and a slightly higher 5 crores as a consultancy project fund in both 2020 and 2021. However, IIT Varanasi has a massive 894 consultancy projects in 2019, a magnified 1,073 in 2020, and a massive escalation amounting to 1,233 consultancy projects in 2021. The funding for consultancy projects at IIT Varanasi was 7 crores in 2019, a better 11 crores in 2020, and 2021 observed an escalation amounting to 15 crores. The clear winner here with the consultancy projects and their funding is IIT Varanasi. The absolute winner here is IIT Guwahati, with a total of 2,002 Ph.D. members this year and 144 scholars graduating with a Ph.D. in 2018, 209 in 2019, 230 in 2020, and 275 in 2021. However, IIT Hyderabad has 617 Ph.D. scholars in 2021. In 2018, 29 scholars graduated with a Ph.D. and 28 in 2019, a figure that stood at 38 in 2020 and 52 in 2021. At the same time, IIT Varanasi has 1,048 Ph.D. members in 2021, with 64 who graduated in 2018, 85 in 2019, 51 in 2020, and the highest 115 Ph.D. students this year. This has granted IIT Guwahati a stunning score of 70.32%, IIT Hyderabad with 56.9%, and IIT Varanasi a fair 51.62% in research and professional practices, which contributes to another 30% of the NIRF score. Graduation outcome. The IITs that were ranked demonstrated an ability to produce graduates with the soft skills required for the modern workplace. Given the fierce competition for graduate roles around the world, students should be seriously considering how their university can prepare them adequately for full-time employment by connecting them with global employers and ensuring they develop the necessary skills and knowledge. This is exactly what you get once you complete your student journey at an IIT. From the UG program at IIT Guwahati, a phenomenal growth is observed in the graduation percentage from 90.35% in 2019, a magnified 95.77% in 2020, and an excellent 93.09% in 2021. Delving into the UG program at IIT Hyderabad in 2019, the graduation percentage was an exemplary 94.23%, while 2020 also viewed a similar 94.09%, and de-escalation in graduation percentage to 90.5% students having graduated this year. The students have been remarkable in coping with the current situation, and the results of the placement drive are testament to their success. This year, a trend was observed at IIT Varanasi during the recruitment process, as a significant number of startups displayed interest in the IIT Varanasi students and made several offers. In the UG program at IIT Varanasi in 2019, the graduation percentage was at 92.63%. In 2020, the figure was an outstanding 99.6%, and an excellent 97.53% of students graduated this year. The graduation percentage among the three is the highest at IIT Varanasi. The number of students placed at IIT Guwahati in 2019 was a fine 83.46%. A reduction in the number of students placed, which was at 83.86% in 2020, and a pronounced placement percentage of 88.47% this year. At IIT Hyderabad, students from computer science and engineering got the highest number of offers, followed by electronics and communication engineering, mathematics and computing, electrical engineering, and mechanical engineering. The number of students placed in 2019 from IIT Hyderabad was a fine number of students at 83.94%. A reduced 82.12% was the placement percentage in 2020, and this year echoed a similar placement percentage of 82.29%. The number of students placed in 2019 at IIT Varanasi was a striking 96.05%. In 2020, the placement percentage was an amazing 97.22%, and this year at IIT Varanasi, it is an appreciable 92.15%. The surefire winner is IIT Varanasi, placing 669 students from a class of 726 who graduated this year, of which 25 students went on to pursue higher studies. The highest package offered by IIT Guwahati this year is 70 lakhs per annum from the information technology and software sector. A total of 140 companies had taken part in the recruitment process. IIT Guwahati follows a progressive growth of 13.3 lakhs per annum in 2019. In 2020, the median salary was a commendable 15 lakhs per annum, and a remarkable salary package of 18 lakhs per annum this year. The average salary package offered to students in IIT Hyderabad during campus placements has increased as against the previous year. This is despite challenges posed by the COVID-19 pandemic. The median salary offered to place students at IIT Hyderabad is a progressive one, with the luxury of 10.3 lakhs per annum in 2019. 2020 had an increased median salary of 12 lakhs per annum, and this year stands at a striking 17 lakhs per annum. The median salary in 2019 at IIT Varanasi offered to the placed students was 10 lakhs per annum. Last year, the salary package was an even greater 15.25 lakhs per annum. And lastly, this year saw a de-escalation amounting to 13.4 lakhs per annum. Here, IIT Guwahati tops the list in the median salary offered to place students this year. The behemoths in the industry that hire from the celebrated IITs are Cognizant, Google, Microsoft, IBM, JP Morgan, TCS, Wipro, ONGC, and Opera Solutions, to name a few. This has engendered IIT Guwahati to score 84.63%, IIT Hyderabad an admirable 72.54%, and IIT Varanasi 79.07% in graduation outcomes, contributing to 20% of the NIRF score. Outreach and inclusivity. Now let's explore the diversity that one gets to relish at the IIT campus. The IITs have gained significantly in terms of outreach because of their strong collaboration with a plethora of national and international agencies and institutions. This can be further understood by a breakup of the student community here. IIT Guwahati has an overall student strength of 4,257, of which only a mere 5.54% or 236 students are from within Assam, while the lion's share of 94.22% or 4,011 students are from various parts of the country. The remaining 10 students are from abroad. This diversity is embraced by IIT Hyderabad, as well as having an overall student strength of 1,576. A sizable 65.29% or 1,029 students are from outside the state, along with 10 from abroad, while 34.07% or 537 students are from within Telangana. IIT Varanasi, with a student strength of 5,546, has a considerable 27.3% or 1,514 students from within Uttar Pradesh, while a higher share of students are from outside the state, which is 72.66% or 4,030 students, while 2 students are from abroad. This has accorded IIT Guwahati an impressive score of 59.83%. IIT Hyderabad has a good 56.58%, and ultimately, IIT Varanasi stands with 55.8% for outreach and inclusivity, which contributes to 10% of the NIRF score. Perception. Outreach activities of the Institute, awards won by the students and faculty at national and international events, and the exemplary work done by the alumni in multiple fields of human activity. All of this has contributed to augmenting the perception of IITs across the nation and the globe. IIT Guwahati holds a significant mark in perception, scoring a commendable 60.58% in perception, accorded after public opinion. IIT Hyderabad has been a eulogized dream for every engineering aspirant, thereby furnishing it a celebrated 66.7% from the public. IIT Varanasi also shares a marked perception from the public of 49.96%. Hence, perception contributes to an overall 10% of the NIRF score. Considering all the scores mentioned above in a plethora of parameters, IIT Guwahati has attained an overall NIRF score of 73.84%, ranking 7th on the NIRF table. IIT Hyderabad ranks 8th with a 68.69% NIRF score, and IIT Varanasi or BHU has secured an exhaustive 62.1% NIRF score and ranks 14th in the NIRF 2021 ranking. Admission. IIT admits UG and PG students through JEE Advanced and GATE scores respectively. Being one of the country's renowned institutions, students are expected to have excellent scores to carve their way into the prestigious IITs, transforming their dreams into a reality. Cut-off marks. The opening and closing ranks at IIT Guwahati for BTech in CS and Engineering were 398 and 588 respectively under the general category. For IIT Hyderabad, the opening rank is 191 and closing rank of 521, while IIT Varanasi has an opening rank of 885 and a closing rank of 1990, both under the same general category, and in particular to computer science engineering. With a complete list for cutoff, course and category-wise is made available in the description box below. Location. IIT Guwahati is situated in Guwahati, Assam, on the north bank of the river Brahmaputra. The nearest railway station is the Kamakya Junction station, which is 14.6 kilometers away from the campus. The nearest international airport is Lokpriya Gopinath Bordoloi International Airport, 22.7 kilometers from IIT Guwahati. IIT Hyderabad is located in Telangana. The nearest railway station from the campus is the Secunderabad railway station, which is 50 kilometers away. However, the nearest airport is Rajiv Gandhi International Airport, which is 60 kilometers from the institute. IIT Varanasi is situated in the magnificent campus of the Banaras Hindu University at the southern end of the ancient city of Varanasi in Uttar Pradesh. The nearest railway station is Varanasi Junction Railway Station, 11 kilometers away from the campus. The nearest airport to the city is Lal Bahadur Shastri International Airport, which is approximately 35 kilometers away from IIT BHU. Campus life. The lush IIT Guwahati embraces a massive 703-acre campus, while the sprawling campus at IIT Hyderabad is 576 acres, and the luscious IIT Varanasi spreads over a massive 1,300 acres. All three campuses have facilities that include top-notch laboratories, comfortable classrooms, and so much more. They also have a separate hostel for boys and girls. Fee structure. The approximate fee structure for UG students for the first semester is 1.28 lakhs at IIT Guwahati. On a similar note, at IIT Hyderabad, it is Rs 1.48 lakhs for the first semester. And finally, at IIT Varanasi, it is 1.21 lakhs for the first semester. Please note that the fee is subject to variation. Approximately one pays around 8.53 lakhs as an overall fee at both IIT Guwahati and IIT Hyderabad, and 8.68 lakhs at IIT Varanasi. However, the saving grace here is the median salary offered to place students, an amazing 18 lakhs per annum at IIT Guwahati, a good 17 lakhs per annum at IIT Hyderabad, and a fair 13.5 lakhs per annum at IIT Varanasi, which means that you can earn back your fee in less than a year. Conclusion. Diving into all of these facts and the performance of these institutions, certain fine picks for all of the three IITs which have fared well in different metrics are: IIT Guwahati has topped in faculty strength, operational expenditure, sponsored projects and funding, and an excellent median salary. IIT Hyderabad is celebrated for an excellent female student ratio and a healthy faculty to student ratio, as well as capital expenditure. IIT Varanasi remains the eulogized IIT among the students, with exceptional student strength, which is the cornerstone of any education institution, splendid graduation percentage, impressive operational expenditure, consultancy projects and funding, and an excellent placement percentage. We can see that all the three colleges have brilliant faculty and infrastructure. All the three IITs motivate students to upskill themselves from skilled professionals to future leaders of the nation. What other interesting college comparisons would you like to see? Let us know in the comment section below. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and for more information, visit us at collegesuggest.com.